Sam Jason script. Did you know that the human brain is capable of producing over 70,000 thoughts per day, and yet we can only consciously process about 7 pieces of information at any given time? This staggering fact highlights the immense power and complexity of our minds. But what happens when this powerful tool becomes our greatest enemy? Meet Emma, a 25-year-old graphic designer who, on the surface, seems to have it all together. She has a successful career, a loving partner, and a close-knit group of friends. However, beneath the facade, Emma is struggling. She wakes up every morning with a knot in her stomach, a sense of impending doom that she can't shake off. She's plagued by anxiety, and it's starting to take a toll on her relationships and work. As we delve deeper into Emma's story, it's essential to understand the science behind anxiety. You see, when we perceive a threat, our brain's amygdala goes into overdrive, releasing stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. This response is meant to be temporary, but for people like Emma, it can become a chronic state. The constant flow of cortisol can rewire the brain, making it more prone to anxiety and less responsive to positive stimuli. Emma's day begins like any other. She wakes up, checks her phone, and is immediately bombarded with notifications. Her brain, already on high alert, starts to process each notification as a potential threat. This is because our brains are wired to respond to novelty, and the constant stream of information can activate the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine. However, in Emma's case, this dopamine rush is quickly followed by a crash, leaving her feeling drained and anxious. As she gets ready for work, Emma's mind starts to wander. She thinks about all the tasks she needs to complete, the deadlines she needs to meet, and the potential mistakes she might make. This rumination is a classic symptom of anxiety, and it's rooted in the brain's tendency to focus on negative outcomes. You see, our brains are wired to respond more strongly to negative stimuli than positive ones. This is known as the negativity bias, and it's a key factor in the development of anxiety disorders. Emma's anxiety is also affecting her motivation. She finds it hard to start tasks, and when she does, she's easily distracted. This is because anxiety can disrupt the brain's reward system, making it harder to experience pleasure and motivation. The constant stress and worry can also lead to burnout, a state of emotional, mental, and physical exhaustion. As the day goes on, Emma's anxiety starts to take a toll on her relationships. She's short-tempered with her partner, and she finds it hard to focus on conversations with her friends. This is because anxiety can make us more self-focused, leading us to prioritize our own worries over the needs and feelings of others. But Emma is not alone. Anxiety is one of the most common mental health disorders, affecting millions of people worldwide. It's a complex condition, and it requires a comprehensive approach to treatment. So, what can Emma do to overcome her anxiety and regain control over her life? Here are 3 specific, actionable psychological protocols that Emma can use to manage her anxiety. Firstly, she can practice mindfulness meditation. This involves focusing on the present moment without judgment or distraction. Mindfulness can help reduce stress and anxiety by activating the brain's default mode network, which is responsible for relaxation and self-reflection. Secondly, Emma can use the Pomodoro Technique to boost her motivation. This involves working in focused, 25-minute increments, followed by a 5-minute break. The Pomodoro Technique can help Emma stay focused and avoid burnout by providing regular breaks and a sense of accomplishment. Thirdly, Emma can practice self-compassion. This involves treating herself with kindness, understanding, and patience. Self-compassion can can help Emma develop a more positive self-image, which is essential for overcoming anxiety and building motivation. In conclusion, anxiety is a complex and debilitating condition, but it's not insurmountable. By understanding the science behind anxiety and using targeted psychological protocols, we can regain control over our lives and find peace in a chaotic world. So, if you're struggling with anxiety, remember that you're not alone and there is hope. Take the first step today and start your journey towards a more fulfilling and anxiety-free life. Narrator, gender, male, titles, The Anxiety Epidemic, Rewiring the Anxious Brain, CSD, CSD, CSD.